9 point. Write on this. One by one you will write. I have written everything, but one by one you will write. Separate the terms of, separate, yes, no, I will solve. You have to write in the notebook. What I have written, 9.3. Separate the terms. Separate the terms of the following expression. Term means the parts. Term means the part. For example, you can treat your body as the algebraic expression. My expression is the whole body. If I will ask you separate the parts of the body, that means you will separate your hand, you will separate your leg, you will separate your head, you will separate your stomach. So all the parts of the body, they are joined. Similarly, my algebraic expression, they are having the terms. Algebraic expression, they are having the terms. Those terms are nothing but the parts of that algebraic expression. And those parts of the algebraic expression, they are joined by the operation plus, minus, addition, subtraction, those all. So plus, minus, they are the joint of the parts. For example, how our hand is joined to our body by a joint. Similarly, that joint in the algebraic expression is nothing but my operations plus, minus, addition, subtraction. So let us take the first. Separate the terms means you have to separate the parts of the body, parts of the algebraic expression. Minus and plus, they are the joint. You remove those sign, you take the minus sign with that part. So now you have to take, what is the first part of this? A square. The first part is a square. Then I will write comma. What is the second part? Minus. That minus sign you have to take with that part. So minus 3ab, second part. Then comma b square. Plus sign we don't write. Plus is the joint. So we write b square. So first question A, you have to separate the terms of the algebraic expression is just b square, that is the third term. So this algebraic expression has three terms, a square, minus 3ab and b square. Now let us write the second question. 4x square plus 5xy minus y square plus 1. So first part is 4x square, then we separate the terms by comma, 5xy, second part, then comma minus y square, minus sign we take with the part, then comma 1. They are the parts of this algebraic expression. Separating the terms of the algebraic expression is just like removing the parts of the body. Now next, L cube plus n cube minus 3lmn. So first part will be L cube, then comma. No, not comma. Comma. It will be cube. L power 3, comma m power 3. That power also you have to take. Then comma n power 3. Then fourth part will be, what will be fourth part? Yes? Minus 3 lmn. That is one term. Minus 3 lmn. Whenever there is multiplication means that is one part. Minus 3 lmn. Then next B, P plus Q plus R minus PQR plus 9. So first part is P, then comma Q, then comma R, comma, yes, minus P comma Q comma R, then minus PQR, then comma 9. हाँ हाँ no, P plus Q plus R is there. हाँ चलो minus R is there. हाँ minus R, चलो minus R. So instead of plus R, I will write minus R. Minus R comma minus P Q R comma 9. This P plus Q minus R. Earlier it was written plus, now it is minus R minus PQR plus 9. So parts are P comma Q comma minus R comma minus PQR comma 9. E, what are the part? 2G square H, G square H, then what is second part? Minus 2G H square. There are two parts. Plus minus sign, they are the joint. Then F, what are the part? First it is 3x. 3x means one term. Then comma minus 4y square, comma x square, comma minus 3 upon 5y. So they are the terms of the expression or parts of the algebraic expression. That minus sign here. My dear, wait. Let me see. Very much clear, very much clear. You see your No, board is very much clear. You see your internet connection and so separating the terms of the algebraic expression is just like removing the parts of the body. Removing the parts of the body. Yes. Yes, ask the doubt. My dear, see here, in mathematics we write 2. We don't write plus 2. Yes or no? In mathematics we write 2. We don't write plus 2. And then if it is minus 2 we write. But we don't write plus 2. Are you getting? Mathematics, no sign means plus sign. Mathematics, there is no sign means it is plus sign. Is it clear? Yes, very good. No sign means plus sign. Board is clear, my dear. No sign means plus sign. No sign means plus sign. But minus sign we always write. Minus sign we always write. In mathematics we don't write plus 2. If we write 2, it is assumed that 2 is having plus sign. But if it is, we have to write minus 2, minus we definitely write. Is it clear? So in mathematics, no sign means plus sign. No sign means plus sign in mathematics. No sign means F is 3x minus 4y square plus x square minus 3 upon 5y. So first term is 3x, second term is minus 4y square, third term is x square, and fourth term is minus 3 upon 5y. So this you remember, in mathematics we don't write plus 2, we write simply 2. 2 means it is plus 2. So mathematics, no sign means plus sign. Mathematics, no sign means plus sign. No power means one power. Mathematics, no sign means plus sign, no power means one power. Is it clear? So separating the terms of the expression is just like separating the parts of the body. You can trick. My dear, this is one term. The other term is minus sign. You have to take with this. This is one term. This is other term. That's all. Now before we start B part, before we start second, you have to write down this. Before we start second, you have to write down this. You have to make this chart. Algebraic expression. Write down this. Algebraic expression. You have to make this chart. Algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. No, question number before you can write, no problem. You write, make this flow chart. Algebraic expression, if the algebraic expression has one term, it will be known as monomial. Monomial means monomial. It will be known as monomial. One term means monomial. Write everything. Then two terms. Everything. Two terms, it will be binomial. Yes, no fire. Two terms means it will be binomial. Monomial means one term. Two terms means binomial. Then three terms, that means it will be trinomial. Trinomial means three terms. And it will have more than three terms. More than three terms. Then it will be known as multinomial. If it will have more than three terms. If the algebraic expression has one term, it will be known as monomial. One term monomial. Two terms binomial. Three terms trinomial. More than three terms, it will be known as multinomial. So in chemistry, whenever there is single compound, we say mono. Whenever there are two compounds, we say bi. Whenever there are three compounds, we say tri. And whenever there are more than three compounds, we say multi. Is it clear? So in chemistry, this word is used. Mono, bi, tri, multi. Similarly, in mathematics also we use algebraic expression. If it has one term, we say monomial. Two terms binomial. Three terms trinomial. More than three terms, it will be multinomial. So based on this, we have second multinomial. Second, classify the following expressions. Classify. Yes. Multinomial means more than three terms. More than three terms means 4 term, 5 term, 6 term. All are known as multinomial. More than three terms, all are known as multinomial. Monomial. One term means monomial. Two terms means binomial. Bi. We read binomial. Three terms means trinomial. More than three terms means 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be known as multinomial. Classify the following algebraic expression. First A. I am not writing further part. A. It is A plus B. How many terms are there? First question, a plus b. How many? Two terms, 1 and 2. So it will be known as binomial. So we write this as binomial. We write this as binomial. Two terms, you write on the answer, two terms. Two, then you put a circle. Two, put a circle, then you write binomial. Then B, my dear, it is clear. It is extremely clear. Then second B it is 5. 5, how many terms are there? How many terms? One term. One term, so it is monomial. Monomial. One term is monomial. Then C, x square plus 2xy, x square plus 2xy plus y square. Plus y square. How many terms are there? X square, 2xy and y square. 3 terms are there. So it is trinomial. So 3 terms. So it is known as trinomial. 3 terms. So it is known as trinomial. 3 terms. So trinomial. 3 terms. So it will be known as trinomial. Is it clear? 3 terms. So it is. Then next is D is T. Second is 1, monomial. Second is 1. Second means 2. I have written 2 means 2 terms. I have written 2. 2 means 2 terms. Following expressions. Classify the following. Then D is T. Trinomial, because there are 3 terms. X square, 2xy and y square. There are 3 terms. So if there are 3 terms, it is trinomial. Then D is T. T is having how many terms? 1 term. 1 term. So it is monomial. It is right. It is monomial. 1 term monomial. Then E is L minus M plus N plus L minus M. My dear, how 3 terms? 4 terms. Multinomial. 4 terms are there. L minus M, N and R. 4 terms are there. So it is multinomial. More than 3 terms means multinomial. Multinomial. More than 3 terms means multinomial. Then F minus 3x plus 11y. Minus 3x plus 11y. How many terms are there? 2 terms. One is minus 3x, other is 11y. So it is 2. 2 means binomial. Very good. 2 means binomial. 2 means binomial. 2 means binomial. Then G. There are 4 terms. We see 1 minute, my dear. 1 means monomial, 2 means binomial, 3 means trinomial. If there are more than 3 terms, whether it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on, everybody will be known as multinomial if it has more than 3 terms, means 4 onwards. 4 and 4. Then G. 4. That you see in the notebook. My dear, you see in the. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. No, I will not listen. Don't ask me. You have to. No, please don't ask me. I will remove it. I will remove from the group if you keep on. I will send the video. You can see it from there. Have patience. G is 0. 0 means how many term? One term. 0 means one term. So it is binomial. It is monomial. It is monomial. You see the answer clearly I have written, no, my dear. Why are you asking me? Where board is? Now it is clear. Right. Then H. You see on the board, no? H. No, I will write 5, but again 5 will also be known as multinomial. H 4x y z square. 4x y z square. How many terms are there? How many terms are there? No, my dear. No. One term. One term. One term. So it is monomial. One term. So it is monomial. One term. So it is monomial. Then G, H, I. Everything is there on the board. You see from there. ABC minus 1. ABC minus 1. How many terms? Two terms. ABC one term, minus 1 is other term. So two terms are there. So it is binomial. It is binomial. Two terms means binomial. Two terms means binomial. Video I will upload. You can see from the video. Nothing to become panic. You should not become panic. If something is left, you can see from the video. No, that facility I am giving everybody. Now J minus AB plus BC minus CA plus ABC. How many terms are there? How many terms? Multinomial. Minus AB one term, BC second term, minus CA third term, ABC fourth term. So there are 4 terms. So it is known as multinomial. Multinomial. If there are 4 terms, it is multinomial. And see, my dear, one more thing I would like to instruct all of you. Whenever you want to ask something, you always ask in the English, because English is the language for teaching. So except English, don't use some other language to ask the question, because we are in the international school. Then PQ plus Q square minus R. How many terms are there? 3 terms. PQ, Q square and R. 3 terms are there. So it is trinomial. Trinomial. It is trinomial. Let me see. KL, JKL. L is 3xy plus 2yz minus 5. How many terms are there? 3 terms. 3xy, 2yz and minus 5. There are 3 terms. So 3 terms. So it is trinomial. Yes, very good. 3 terms. So it is trinomial. Whenever you want to ask any doubt, always ask in the English. Except English, there is no official language. Yes. There are many sums. Now we'll see the third one. Now third one is, this is important, is 3x plus 7y plus 9x is 3x plus 7y plus 9x a trinomial? The question is 3x plus 7y plus 9x a trinomial? Give reason to support your answer. Give reason to support your answer. Give reason. Is 3x plus 7y plus 9x a trinomial? 3x plus 7y plus 9x. No, my dear. No, my dear. No. No. My dear, no. They are not trinomial, because see this. See. For trinomial, there should be 3 different term and 3 different variable. But see the variable. 3x and 9x, they are same variable, no? 3x and 9x. No. For trinomial, there should be 3 different terms. This is 3x and 9x. What is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 1. So whenever they are having same variable, I can add them. So this I can write 3x plus 9x, 3x plus 9x plus 7y. These two I can add. These two I can add. No. Then I cannot add. Then if it is 9x square, then I cannot add. If it is 9x square, I cannot add, because power of x is 1, power of x is 2, so I cannot add. Since they are having same variable, again no, it is not a trinomial. See the reason. Because what is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 1. So whenever they have same power, I can add them. So what is coefficient of x? 3. What is coefficient of x? 9. So 3 and 9 I can add. 3 and 9 I can add. What will be 3 plus 9? 12. So this becomes 12x plus 7y. This becomes 12x. 12x plus 7y. So no, answer is no. No, it is not a trinomial. It is not a trinomial. It is not a trinomial. It is binomial. It is a binomial. It is a binomial having two terms. Having two terms. 12x and 7y. 12x comma 7y. It is not a trinomial. It is a binomial. Just now somebody asked the doubt. Let me explain. Just now somebody asked the doubt. Let me clarify this doubt. Yes. Let me clarify this doubt. 4x. 1 minute. 4x plus 9y minus 2x square. Whether this is a trinomial or binomial, you tell me. Whether this is trinomial, because this, no, not binomial. What is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 2. So I cannot add these two. These two I cannot add because they are having different power. So if it is x, then these two I can simplify. 4 minus 2, 2. So 2x plus 9y, then it will be binomial. But if powers are different, then I cannot add. Then in this case it will be a trinomial. Yes. 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 No, my dear. If it is 3x plus 7y plus 9x square, if it is 9x square, then I cannot add these two, because what is power of x? What is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 2. This is 2, this is 1. I cannot add. Whenever they are having same power, then only I can add. If the powers are different, in this case it will be a trinomial. If the power is 2. If the power is 2, then it is a trinomial. Since the power is x, what is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 1. So whenever they have same power, these two I can add. Same variable I can add. 3x plus 9x I can add. But 3x and 7y I cannot add because they are having different variable. X and y I cannot add. X and x I can add. Huh? Huh? No, my dear, you cannot add. You cannot add. 3x and 9x square you cannot add because the power of x are not same. So in that case, if it is 9x square, then it will be a trinomial. If it is 9x square, then it will be a trinomial because I cannot add 3x and 9x square. So this you write. This you write on this like term. You write on this like term. There the thing will be clear. Like term. Like term means same variable. Like term means same variable. From there it will be clear. Same variable plus same power. Same variable plus same power. Power means cap. So for like terms, they should have same variable and their power should also be same. Unlike terms means they will have different variable. Different variable are unlike terms. Different variable means unlike term. Different variable means unlike term. Second, same variable, but different power. Same variable, but different power. Different power or cap. Unlike term means same variable, but different power. So like term means same variable plus same power. Both the condition is required. For like term means same variable and same power. Let us take one example. X. Let us take one example. X and minus 7x. My question is whether they are like term. Yes. Whether they are like term. No, you try to give the answer. What is variable x? What is power of x? 1. What is power of x? 1. So same variable, same. So they are like term. No, if it is suppose it is 7x square. Then whether they are like term, unlike term, because variables are same, x, but their powers are different. Then next is x and no need to write. Now tell me whether they are like term or unlike term. X and 5y, whether they are like term, unlike term, because variables are different. This is variable x and this is variable y. So for unlike term there should be different variable. Then wait, minus 3x square and 7x raised to 4, whether they are like term or unlike term. Unlike term because variables are same, x, but what is power? Power is 2, power is 4. They are unlike term. They are like term. Is it clear? So for like term, it should be same variable, same power. Like term means same variable, same power. Like term means same variable, same power. So all of you speak at home. Same variable, same power. Same variable, same power. Same, like term means same variable, same power. That is what I am explaining, no, my dear. You also try to speak. Like term means same variable, same power. Let us take one more example. 4y and minus 13y. Whether they are like term? No. Like term. What is variable? Y. Y. What is power of 1? 1, 1. So they are having same variable, same power. So they are like term. What about this? 4x square y and 4xy. Whether they are like term? Unlike term. Because what is power of x? 2. What is power of x? 1. 2 and 1, they are not same. So they are unlike term. No need to write. Yes, now you can leave. We stop here. Like term means same. Bye everybody. Take care. Like term means same variable, same power.